Hey guys, it's Taylor. So I wanted to make a hopefully quick video. I don't know, it might turn out to be kind of long, but I wanted to show you my current doll collection. And as you can see, Vass has finally gotten his new body. I'm so happy. It took forever to get it. It is a spirit doll proud body. And the whole story behind that was I ordered this body in like February of this year, and I received it about maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and it's now like the July right now. And so what I had done is that I had did a layaway with Spirit Doll, and it was a 2-month layaway, so I paid it off by the 3rd month. And I knew it took like 9 to 11 weeks for it to get here, so I was like, okay, 2 months, that's okay, I'll just wait. Well, it was starting to get like longer than I expected, so I checked on the website and they said that they didn't receive my last layaway payment until the 4th month, even though I paid my last payment in the 3rd month. And I don't know if there's something that I did. It probably was, because I think I kind of messed up the way I was doing my layaway. But either way, it took them an entire month before they received my last payment. And so I was like, okay, I guess I'll wait. And it did come in time from the 4th month. It took like exactly 11 weeks before they shipped it out. But this was definitely the longest wait that I've had for a body. And it's not, I don't really mind that it took that long. Like, I do, but, the body came and it's really nice. And he's a solid standard, just like Enoch is. And I still really love the Spirit Doll company. That was definitely the longest wait. But, so, as you can see here, I put Vass's mechanical arm on him, and it looks super cool. But if you notice, I have this paintbrush on him, and that is because when I was stringing him, I was like putting it on, and I got it all on, but then I realized inside, I can't pull it because he's way too strong, way too tightly, but I can try. If you can kind of see right in there, there's like this little piece right there, and that's like helps the arm sit and move in his joint and whatnot. And I realized I forgot that, and so I had to unstring the entire arm again to put it on. And I already had his hand on, so I'm pulling on the hand to unhook it off of the main elastic, and the hand already was jointed with really delicate strings, and if you know where I'm going with this, I snapped the elastic. So there's his hand in parts over there. I still haven't put it together. I don't know. I need to get, I have some extra elastic that I took from some jointed hands that I had from a while ago, but I don't know. Let me show you. I have this new elastic for it. I don't even know if it's going to be long enough, and it's pretty small, but if you see the elastic compared to what was already in his hand, it's a lot bigger. So I don't know if that's even going to fit. I don't even know what size his original elastic for this is. So if anyone knows what the Ring Doll mechanical hand elastic is, size-wise, that'd be great if you could tell me. So I have to do that. So until then, he has a paintbrush on his arm. And I tried putting his original hand in there, but the hook wouldn't fit into this teeny tiny hole in there. But his hands are really nice. They're really beautiful. And speaking of hands, so, okay, here's Kay. And when, I don't know if I ever said this, but when I first got Kay, by the way, he also has a new wig, which he's supposed to be a redhead, and so now he kind of is a redhead. Like, the wig was labeled as like a brown, but it looks red, so I like it. I kind of would like to get like a switch wig, because I really like, I think it's called Thule, I don't know, I can't remember, but there's a really nice wig that I like that I wish I could get, but they don't sell their wigs that often, or even if they do, it's not in the color that I want. And well, anyways, so Kay had jointed hands when I first got him, and they were cool at first, but they just ended up being a bother, because I would never pose them and they just didn't look right. He'd always have his hands in fists, or they would freak out, and like, I restrung them when he came. Well, anyways, hold on. First of all, when he first came to me, they were like tattooed, and they had like nail polish on them, so I had to do a whole entire cleaning of that. So I did that, restrung them. That was a nightmare, and I had them for a while. Well, I decided I wanted to get some normal hands for him, and as far as I could figure out, I could not get Zoom hands by themselves for him. So instead, I ended up going to Eaple House, and I did kind of check, I try to check around to make sure resin matches will work before I get anything, and I tend to have really good luck with that. Like, these two are both hybrids and they turned out really well, and his hands also turned out well. So the only bad thing is that, if you can kind of tell, like, the resin match is okay. The Eaple House is a little pinker, but that can be blushed to kind of match him. But I mean, it's not, it looks a lot more dramatic on camera, but it's not, it doesn't look this different, like, in person. But anyways, if you can kind of tell, they look kind of big. Like, they're okay, but I don't know, there's something about them that almost seems too big for him. Like, they almost look like, I don't know, they almost look like they're not supposed, and you can probably see her in the background. I'll get to her in a moment. Just kind of ignore the fact that she's totally flashing the camera right now. But, they look like they're almost too big. Like, I've kind of gotten used to them, but they almost look like they're too big. And then the Eaple House, SID hands, and they're really, really beautiful. Like, there's so much detail in these hands. And let's see if I can get it to focus. No? Okay, there we go. Like, it has, like, these wrinkles, which is awesome, and the fingernails are beautiful. And it's just, it's really, these are really beautiful hands. Like, I seriously might have to go and own an Eaple House doll after this, because it's beautiful. But, where's I going with this? They just look too big. I'm happy with them. Oh, I know where I was going. Okay. These are SID hands, which are the 65 centimeter boy doll hands. And that's what Kay is. Kay is 65 centimeters. But they look kind of big. So I'm guessing Eaple House is just, has bigger boys than Zoom. Because I looked at the EID hands, which are for like 62 centimeters, but they weren't as like defined and manly as these. So I was just like, I could probably just, because the circumference on these are, on the Zoom is 6 centimeters, and this one I believe is 7, I think it's 7 for here, I think. So I was like, oh, I could just sand it or whatever, but I haven't done that yet. I'm kind of avoiding it, but oh well. They're working for now. Maybe if I blush them, it'd be good. But, the next thing that I wanted to point out, now that I'm starting to lose track of where I wanted to actually go with this video, it's kind of, I just wanted to, like, talk about everything that I've been thinking about these last couple of weeks. But anyways, so the last thing I wanted to touch on real quickly is, as you can see, or as you I guess, maybe notice if you actually pay attention or anything about my doll's face-ups, is that I changed Enix, and I absolutely love it. I think it's so cute, and I wouldn't say it's completely Enix. Like, I think the eyes need to be darker, but he looks so cute, and I'm absolutely in love. So, yeah. I tried out a new technique, like originally when I was doing eyebrows. So this is, if I show you K's, this is how I would normally do. Well, first off, I would like splatter their face with watercolor, and both Kay and Vass have that. It's that freckling look to them. And I didn't do that for Enix, which I think I'm going to stop doing that until I figure out how to, I guess, do texturizing better. And then for eyebrows, I would usually shade them, and then I would use a watercolor pencil to like create the lines, like what Kay has. So you can kind of see that. Not really, but kind of. And then for Vass, I tried a different one because I bought gouache at the Dick Blick store, and I was like, well, I'll try it, you know, and that ended up looking like this, which I don't really like it. I don't. So I did these eyebrows, and these eyebrows are inspired by Denali Wynn's face-ups. This entire face-up is pretty much inspired by Denali Wynn, because I absolutely love the way that how natural her face-ups look, and I just think they look so nice. And I absolutely love the eyebrows. They're so nice. And so yeah, even the like the little eyelashes, like Denali kind of does her eyelashes, like, oh, if I can get to focus. Oop, hello. Like on the side, like not a whole lot of them, but just on the side. But yeah, I just think it's really nice. And I wrapped this cloth thing, like I bought it from, I think, Kroby Doll, and there's not really a point to it, it's just kind of there, but it's cute. So it was around his waist, but it fell off, so I just tied it around his head as like a little headband thing. And I also glued an earring on, which I bought this earring from a while back ago when I first got him, and originally it had like a whole entire stud through it that you had to drill a hole through his ears to get it in, but I will never, probably never ever drill holes in my dolls. So I just cut that off and glued it on, and it worked out pretty well. So I'm happy with it. And there's also if I can kind of move Kay, he's kind of leaning over next to Anik here. He's probably gonna fall because he's not as solid as these two are. But on Anik, there is, let's see, you can see it right there. I put a little tattoo right there, which is fun. And he also has another tattoo on his arm right there. And so the meaning behind these tattoos is that I did do like Anik's backstory, and in that, you know, he was a vessel and he's the 7th one. So that was 7 in Roman numerals to signify that. And also, all of these guys are descendants of Greek gods. So this one is the symbol of Hades. For us, it's upside down, but that's the symbol of Hades. And I thought that'd be cool as like his birthmark. So yes. And I also blushed his hands, again, because they were looking super gross and old. But of course, the sealant is like a piece of crap, and it's already starting to rub off, which is really annoying. But yeah, so last thing I'll get to, and try to not make this super too long, is this is not really dolly related. It kind of is, but sorry, I'm just trying to take her clothes off. But okay, so this little lady is, I'm just gonna put her on Anik's lap real quick. Okay, so this is, sorry. So I'm trying to move her and I just moved the camera. But this is a brat. I don't know her name, I don't know anything about her, but my mom was recently going over to some of my nieces to go see them, and she wanted brat dolls. And well, we have a bunch of them downstairs. So as we were getting them out from storage, I remembered how I watched so many people like taking these Monster High dolls and like wiping their face ups and like re-restoring them and everything. And I thought, hey, why not I try it? So I chose one that already had her paint chipped. You can kind of see on her lips, it's all chipped. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna try and restore her hair because it's, ooh, hello, she's trying to fall off. It's really pretty. I don't really like her bangs very much, but it's this really pretty red color, and I'm gonna try and restore it because it looks crazy. And I've seen someone like put their hair into like softener for a few days, and it tends to work pretty well. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that, and that'll be something fun to do. So I might wipe it today. I need something to do today, so that's why I'm making this video. But I think that's everything that I want to talk about. It's coming along pretty well. One thing that I do want to say is that I do have another doll on layaway. I can't control myself. I keep telling myself I'm gonna save, or I know I need to stop and just like work on these guys and get them like, I need to get him his shoes and his wig and like get them their clothes, because none of them are really wearing, like get him some more jeans, you know, like just all kinds of stuff. And I'm buying another doll. So I'm gonna keep a secret for now which one it is, but I'm super excited. And let's see, I'm paying the 3rd installment at the end of this month, and then at the end of next month will be the last layaway payment, and then he should arrive somewhere in September. And it's a he. So it's one of the boys. It's among the descendants. I have 2 more left, Laurel and Azrael, so you guys can speculate which one it is. So yeah, that's all for now. I don't think I have any other more updates, but if I think of any, I might make another video some other time. But yeah, soon I hope to redo Bastiel's and Kay's face-ups to match the same style as Enix, and whenever I do that, I will update you guys. So, thanks for okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.